Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Aidil. I'm from AP1194D. For today's video, I'm going to talk about inspection finding for building surveying practice 2. For today's, I'm going to talk about the defect from 5 building elements, which is roof, building fabric, building structure, building surface, and external compound. For the first defects, I found the defect on town planning building. The element is roof. The defect description is soffit panel missing. For the symptom, we can find a dampness mark on it. For the possible cause is water leaking that go through from the roof to the soffit panel. My prognosis is the rest of the soffit will fall and very dangerous if it's fall to someone. For the remedial work, we need to remove the soffit panel, clean the area, and install the new soffit panel. For the second defect from element roof is the misaligned heap clay tiles. I found this defect on College Pasir Salak. The symptom from this is reduce the building aesthetic. For the possible cause, maybe mother nature from the wind, high pressure wind, and also rain. My prognosis for this defect is ceiling leak and mold will grow on it. And for the remedial work is to remove the broken ridge and heap clay tiles and install the new part of it. We go to the second element, which is building fabric and component. For the first one, I found from College Pasir Salak again is fabric, which is PVC flush door. The defect description is the hinge is rusted and already falling apart. The symptom is the loose screw on the door hinge, and for the possible cause is the water exposure. As we can see on the picture, there is a watermark everywhere. And for my prognosis is, if we let it happen, the door will eventually fall on its own. For the remedial work is remove the door and the broken hinge, clean the area first, install the new hinge and the new doors, and also coating the hinge with waterproof coating. For the second defects is, I found it from exam building, which is, you can see the casement window. The defect is the missing casement window, and for the symptom is, you can see the building aesthetic is ruined because of the cover, the wood cover on it. The possible cause is the workmanship, and my prognosis is the water can enter through the wood that going to maybe improve the mold and something. And my remedial work is to remove the panel and clean the area and install the proper cover, which is maybe a glass or plastic that looks suitable for this casement window. Next part is building structure. For the defect, first one is, I found it for the element is floor on the slab in College Pasir Salak. The description for this defect is crack and deteriorated concrete pavement. The symptom is, as you can see from the picture, is crack, a long white crack running across the concrete surface. For the possible cause is the water, maybe from the water ingress that from nearby drain or the ground. that weaken the concrete structure. For my prognosis is going to be trip hazard and drainage inefficiency. And for the remedial work, remove the broken slab, clean the area and install the new slab. For the second defect and building structure is wall. I collect from College Pasir Salak. The defect description is the gypsum board is missing, as you can see in the picture. For the symptom is expose the brick of the partition wall. Possible cause may be human activity, physical impact, or maybe a water damage from the floor. And my prognosis for this defect is can lead to total section failure and need full replacement. For the remedial work is to remove all the damaged drywall from the panel around the effect area, clean the area first and then install the new drywall panel. For the next building element is building service. The first defects I found from College Pasir Salak, which is the emergency light. For the defect description is the emergency light is malfunction. For the symptoms, the indicator LED did not show the red indicating signal fault, as you can see in the photo. And next I'm going to give you the example for the working emergency light. But before, I'm going to talk about the possible cause, which is maybe the edge of unit or malfunction circuit board. For the prognosis is it can delay the safe evacuation during any emergency or such as power loss or maybe fire emergency. And for the remedial work is to check the power outlet, inspect the indicator LED, and then seek professional assistance to replace the old emergency light with new one. For the second defects, still in electrical, but this time the component is lowered Tofert light. In the photo, you can see that the description of this is the light frame is misaligned. This misaligns from the symptom band light frame. For the possible cause is the lack of maintenance for this light. For the prognosis is the safety risk if part fall apart. For the remedial work is to remove the cover and then replace with the new one, because the light can still function, but the cover it's made it worse. For the last element is a building external and the side. For this one, the first defect is from the annex rebuilding street, which is a street light pole. The defect description for this is the broken light cover, as you can see in the photo. The symptom for this is the corrosion mark on the lamp cover. For the possible cause is the lack of maintenance for this special lamp light. For the prognosis is water can ingress that can lead to short circuit and fire risk for the lamp. And for the remedial work, remove the broken light cover, clean the area, apply anti-corrosion coating to the internal metal component, replace the light cover and improve the sealing to prevent the moisture entry. And I'm going to show you the closer look in the video for the next. for the last but not least, the final defect for this video is from the Annex 3 road, which is the drainage component, which is concrete drainage. The defect description for this is the misaligned drainage that you can see in the picture, and for the symptom is the structural damage that possibly caused by the mother nature, which is the ground movement. For my prognosis, the drain efficiency will reduce. That maybe can cause a flood if it's not being fixed. For the remedial work, identify the damaged section, gather the necessary tool to prevent that, cut out the damaged section, install the new one, and backfill and compact the soil, and after that test the drainage system. And that's all for this video. This is the final defect, and thank you for watching.